Okay.
Sometimes I check it once.
How's it going?
Pretty rad.
Awesome. So that was a great set. I enjoyed
Thank
it. How long have you been doing the DJ thing?
Not long at all. This is actually, I intended to do something really cool to come to South by Southwest and establish myself as this like fantastic modern DJ, but
Right.
then I didn't have time. And so I established myself as like a completely like uninspired loser DJ. It's not good. But luckily, most people, I made up a DJ name, which I think is, essential.
Yeah.
It's DJ List Christie. But
I'm
a lot of
curious
times
about the name.
It would
How-
just come across like DJ Kevin Barnes from Montreal,
Right.
and that's cool.
Where did the name come from?
I don't know. It was just like, I always think of these like characters and give them names and stuff, and
Mhm.
List Christie. I like the name List. It's such a
Yeah.
bizarre first name.
Yeah. I didn't know that it was actually a name. I thought it was
Well,
a reference to something else, maybe.
No, it's not. Well, it's like, they say you can't trust a man with two first names,
Right.
like Peter George or something.
Right.
So, List Christie, you can trust her, She doesn't even have a first name.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Is there any particular types of music that you kind of lean towards when you're compiling like your set list for things like this, or?
Well, definitely, the stuff that I want to listen to. It's a bit weird because you think like, well, the job of the DJ is to get people dancing, but
Right.
if you know that there's absolutely no chance that anyone's going to be dancing anyways, it's like, 4 in the afternoon and
Right.
people are hungover and there's like no,
Yeah.
you're kind of like, well, there's no reason to play like, songs,
Yeah.
that would just drive people crazy. So you can basically play whatever you want,
Mhm.
and so I would tend to rather play something like dubby and
Mhm.
Afrobeat, something that's kind of funky and sexy, but doesn't like hurt your head too much.
Yeah, and that seemed like what today's set was kind of like that, like
Yeah.
older soul kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's stuff I like to dance to anyways, if I was going to be dancing, I'd want to
Mhm.
dance to something like that.
Yeah. So then, to what extent do you want to like take the whole DJ? I mean, is this just a for fun thing, or do you want to?
I think like as I was doing it, because I'm not really 100% solid. Like, what I really want to do is there's like some different software programs you can get that you can actually incorporate scratching and different
Mhm.
elements into the set and also using like the technology with the software where you can add effects and do different things. So I
Mhm.
think that like it's a great art form, and I feel embarrassed that I would not even like come close to trying to like push it forward, right now. But like that is my goal, that I would like to eventually experiment more with that, and try to push it to some new direction that maybe, because like I'm coming at it from a totally different perspective than someone,
Right.
Who's like really trained and really into the scene,
Mhm.
So I hope that maybe I could contribute something cool to it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what your setup was going to be like, if you were bringing turntables or if you were going to do it from laptop or anything like that.
No, what I really need to do is just like go to school for it or something. No, I need to just like go.
I'm sure there are courses.
Yeah.
I mean,
I need to just follow. I just need to find someone that's like really rad and just like be their roadie or something,
Mhm.
and just like
Yeah.
learn all their tricks, and
Right.
kind of like what you do with like if you're like really wanting to be like a really good jazz trumpeter or something, like
Right.
you basically like imitate everyone that you love, and then eventually after
listen
a
to
long
the good
time-
jazz trumpeters until you become good.
Yeah, totally. Establish yourself as until you find your voice or whatever. It
Mhm.
sounds cliche, but it's kind of
Right.
true.
It is true though.
Yeah.
How many other sets have you done here at South by Southwest?
I guess I've done about 4 or 5.
Okay.
I
And
was supposed to do one. I thought I was supposed to do one at the Hot Freaks party,
Mhm.
and then it was like, "Hey, can you do an acoustic set instead?" And I was like, "Okay, I guess that's cooler actually." But
Yeah.
I wasn't intending to do it, but it was.
You're
fun.
like, I had all this music to play, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
I guess I'll play something else.
No, but it's funny for me because like I don't even feel like it's a performance, Like I
Mhm.
say, like it's not. I'm not a DJ. I'm like a real time. I'm like a real time playlist arranger,
Right.
So it's like basically just arranging a playlist in real time.
Right.
Not even like really DJing, because everything like a DJ, you're like pumping up the crowd and like you got a microphone and like scratching and like doing like creative stuff like on the fly.
Yeah.
So
But it was more like you were just chilling and playing music.
yeah, basically just like chilling and
Like-
playing music, like just controlling like the CD player basically.
Mhm. Very cool.
Which is what I would like to do anyways at the parties and stuff.
Yeah, that's fun. Because
Yeah.
do you kind of watch people and react to them, or is it just I'm gonna play what I want?
Basically, I'm gonna play what I want, because actually I had some really terrible DJ experiences when I was trying to cater to an audience.
Mhm.
Where I actually did this DJ set, my first DJ set ever. I was just an iPod DJ in
Mhm.
Oslo at this little bar, and they actually pulled the plug on me because they're like, "We don't play that kind of music." But I was like, I
What
was
were you
playing like
playing?
like Cure and Beck and things that were like more mainstream that they
Yeah.
thought was like, that's not rock and roll. They're kind of like, it's like a rock and roll bar. But I was like really humiliating, like to have like the plug pulled on you and like have to
Yeah.
like walk home in the cold, you know, like
The walk of shame.
yeah,
I mean.
exactly. It was exactly the walk of shame with the iPod like between your legs.
So the new Of Montreal record, it's been recorded.
Well, I'm recording it right now.
It's in the process,
Yeah.
right? Can you tell me a little bit about how it's different from the last one?
Yeah, well, right now, like, it's cool that I got to see Health. You know, they played right before me.
They were great.
Yeah, they're fantastic, and like, I'm actually incorporating a bit more of that sort of like tension. You know, trying to create tension with the music, and instead of it always just being like sun-kissed and like happy and you know and disco-y or whatever, like I'm trying to like create kind of more sound collages, and then sort of have that sort of fade into like more melodic parts and kind of basically just genre hop like I always have, but you know, the new genre.